Lee with the ball. To the right side. Hit by Lee. Keefe against Duncan. Inside. And it's Gaines that time on the assist from Duncan. Gaines has got his first bucket of the night. Well, one thing about Kansas is that they love their basketball. Jayhawks have long been synonymous with being a powerhouse college program.
One of the true blue bloods, if you will, in college basketball. I mean, they've been relevant and in contention for a very long time. They were winning titles before any official organization was put in place.
Well, it's been tough for Freak here in the first half. Not sure why he's been so slow out of the gate, but you can see he's not himself.
And guys, with the production he puts up, he's going to see a lot of different looks defensively, and it seems to be throwing him off just a bit. Hopefully, he'll be able to relax a bit and just let the game come to him.
Here's Joseph, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Huskies will retain possession. 1:02 left in the first half of basketball, and he gets the bucket.
And you said it. I mean, the Jayhawks have won for a really long time. 3 college titles for them. The first one coming in 1952, the others in 88 and 2008.
Here is Daniels. Pass to Calderon. There's a screen. Williams kicks to Calderon. Shoots a 3. And it's Freak with the rebound.
It's, guys, so often big state schools like Kansas care more about football than basketball, but not the case with the Jayhawks. I mean, the basketball program has been a source of pride for a long time, and when you have success like they've had, it's really easy to be proud.
Williams kicks to Frazier. Good ball movement here by the Jayhawks. It's good, and the Husky lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Williams.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Daniels. Screen by Howard. Here's Meyer. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. The Huskies on top. They lead by a bucket. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the second half of College Hoops underway. And we welcome you back to college basketball here on 2K Sports as we get ready to get going for the second half of play.
Guys, we had a tight game through the first half. I think we'll see more of the same coming out of the break.
And it's just going to take one big run for one of these teams to establish control. If Freak can get hot, his team has a great chance of coming away with the victory.
You know, sometimes you can see how a player can lead on the floor from the sidelines, and you see that with Freak. I mean, he's got the skills and athleticism as a point guard in addition to the leadership.
And guys, people often underestimate just how important leadership is. You know, there's no stat for that, but guys like Chris Paul and Steph Curry have incredible skill, but their leadership on the floor is equally as important. Freak is a floor general in their mold.
Meyer in at point guard. Also Keefe out there. And it's Martin in at the 4 slot. And for Kansas, they've got Duncan. And it's Gaines in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Huskies, Meyer. He's in at point guard. Also Keefe out there. And it's Martin in at the power forward position. The Huskies shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Will Key. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
Boy, some really big names.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Now here's Freak. He's got 13. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Well, on the topic of Wilt Chamberlain's draft was under that territorial right, which was why he wasn't first overall. But if you add him to the list, that would make 3 total Jayhawks taken number 1, Greg.
Yeah, along with Danny Manning and also Andrew Wiggins being the overall number 1 selection. I mean, the Jayhawks have had a ton of talent, though, in the lottery over the course of their history. This school has produced just tremendous talent year in and year out.
Like Paul Pierce. And so in the game for the Jayhawks, they've got Duncan, and it's game. In at the 5 down low. Now Daniels following the three-point attempt by Freak. And Gaines gets it to go on the assist by Daniels. Gaines has got it back down to within single digits for the Jayhawks. Gaines has gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from heart.
And, Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak. And he
Patience. Patience.
And he's on the court.
Early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points.
Kansas trails by 10.
And let's pass up a good shot for a great shot.
Lee outside.
Let the game come to
the pass
you.
to Gaines.
We're forcing the issue too much.
Out to Lee. Fires from deep. Second chance shot. Can't hit. And the Huskies going the other way now. We've got 1:28 left in the second half of basketball. Down low. Here's Pierce. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Pierce has got the lead up to 12 now for the Huskies.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it. Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively. And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Huskies.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one, Kevin, and then they do it again. It worked.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Freak. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
No good from Lee.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Here's Oubre. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
36 seconds left here in the second half of the game. Looking to end his cold spell. And that one's good. Free.
And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves around the hoop.
Lee outside. Again, the miss by Lee.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
For the three, misses there. And so it's UConn with the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
Let's take them back.
Yeah, 94. As the preacher takes the pulpit, fix your coat, prepare for 40 below spit. 7 days of heaven's ways and hang-ups. Chris and Ryan again, and we wishing anybody who isn't wishing us well bankrupt. A L and whatever else ain't up. As far as me, I'm still caught up in all it. Still calling my expendables, cause it's hard to believe I can fit all.
Hi, everyone. A pleasure to have you join us here tonight. College basketball is in the air, and we are right in the midst of all the action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We've got the UConn Huskies facing the UCLA Bruins.
And the thing you love about collegiate sports, the passion, the energy, I mean, the competitiveness and that hunger and drive to succeed and show what you have, it's really always a marvel to watch.
No doubt about it, Greg. And seeing these players out here tonight, I remember how the love for the game of basketball in those formative years when I was playing college was so invaluable. I mean, the experience you gain with excellent coaching and mentorship at this level, really a huge part of where you go with your talent.
On the floor for UConn, Meyer in at point guard. Also Keefe out there. And it's Splitter in at the 5 down low.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
The Bruins shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. On the free throw, no good.
Boy, how about the Huskies and the success they found in the tournament over the years? I mean, 4 titles for that program in all, with the first coming in '99. They've been absolutely dominant the past 2 decades.
And Freak throws it down.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Fires the 3. Shot is no good. Here's UCLA. Over to the wing. Jacks up a 3. And that one's good. Fresh has got his first 3 points of the game.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Here's Meyer. Got a piece of it. They get it back. The 3. Keefe missing. And it's the Bruins with the ball. And there's the pass to Fresh. Tries it from 19. No good. And the Huskies going the other way now. From deep. And it's Freak missing.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, this touch is basically gone AWOL.
Really nice way to get your first